삐하. 안녕하세요, 다들 어서 오세요. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. 마. That's not Fariha. 간만에 Mama. Oh, right. Yes. I was helping Elf Mama with something, so hence the late start. RV, Riha, where is Rial moving? I'm not moving anywhere. Mowing. Rannis Riha, tell me how to get into Japan. Alright, I'm on my way. I'll just swim to California. I can't believe that was the last post we heard from Rannis. Last report of Rannis. What Riha? Chat delay of 2 to 4 business days. I don't think so. There wasn't anything wrong. Yuzong. Yeah, Yuzong, what happened to Yuzong? Is he stressed? Is he stress eating? He's thick maxing. 앨리스님 니하오 어서오세요. 메이플랜드 수집가 범위주인님 니하오 어서오세요. It's been a long time. 그런가요? 방송한 지 48시간도 안 지난 것 같은데? I just saw your tweet about Yuzong versus Yuzong. Yeah. Quite the difference from a couple years ago. He's bulking. He truly is bulking. 배틀크루즈님 니하오 어서오세요. So the mechanics managed to turn a tire swap into a broken air suspension. Well, I hope the mechanic isn't gonna charge you for repairing that. 자꾸 불이 꺼지는데 전기세 좀 내시지. 저기 머리 위에 전등도 불 꺼져 있고. 머리 위에 뭐가 있나? I don't think I have anything on top of my head. That's what happens when you make a gacha game that makes more money than GFL1. Which gacha game? GFL2? I thought GFL2 was like a failure. In China anyway, because of people whining about... what's her name? 9-5. 원아리님 니하. The air suspension requires a complete rebuild, about 11k in repairs. Well, isn't having old car wonderful? Yeah. People whine about crap. Yes, people whine about stuff. News at 11. It's the dealer's mechanics. Well, I mean, are they gonna cover it? Because if they are the one that broke it, or are you just saying that they discovered it on top of the tire change? Well, it's unfortunate that you didn't bring a car inspector with you when you bought that car. If I buy a used car, I'll probably do that. Bring along a car inspector mechanic with me. I'm not sure if this is a rude question, so ignore me if it is. May I ask, you're already an immigrant to the Maple Land? No, I've been living in Maple Land. I'm a Maple Land citizen. My father's from Maple Land. Thus, I am also a Maple Lander. No, they did it. They forgot to lock the air suspension. Rial is the god emperor of Maple Land. Poor emperor! I want to play 40k Space Marine 2, but it's still expensive. I'm waiting for that below 50% discount, or more than 50% discount, I should say. Maple and Aristotestrone. No, I'm not related in any way to the Prime Priest, or the Prime Priestess. 깜프를 황금옥자로. 저는 관심 없습니다. Rial is the Primarch of Mapleland. No, I'm not. Oh, you're telling me it's their problem, and are they fixing it too? Yeah, they should fix it if they it up like that. SM2 is really fun. SM2, Standard Missile, Mark II, used on Aegis destroyers back in the 80s and the 90s, I think. Space Marine, yes, Space Marine. Space Marine. It's not on sale yet, is it? It's only been like a month since its release. Sip. So here's my daily. My first time. Excuse me. Sorry. I swallowed wrong. First time ever tea recommendation. This French company called Mariage Frère. I can't say the French R. It's really hard to say. Frère. Mariage Frère. Has a green tea called Vert Provence. Green Province, and it's so good. Let me see if I can find a link. Oh, I see why you guys are doing rare now. Here. I guess I'll put it on stream so you guys can all see it. This tea is godly. It's my favorite. 자, 세상에서 제일 맛있는 녹차입니다. Vert Provence. Mellow green tea with a fruity and flowery note. Vert Provence recreates the magic of this land, a grand green tea with a slightly grassy scent, and blended it with fruits from Provence. Dominated by ripe red and blackberries, creating an intense bouquet supported by warm aroma of mellow lavender and sweetness of rose petals. Free shipping, only 150 euros to the world. Is that the minimum required for free shipping? I don't think their paid shipping is that bad, because it's just tea. Kinda looks like maple leaf. Well, I don't think maple leaves and tea leaves are related. 녹차랑 일반 녹차랑 뭐가 다르냐고요? 들은 게 다릅니다. 여기 딱 보시면은 이 사진 보면은 녹차만 있는 게 아니잖아. It's not just green tea. 여기 써있네. Lavender, rosemary, thyme, junipers, roses, tulips, jasmine, violets, etc. etc. 부릉부릉님 니하. Where's a steak flavored tea? You're gonna have to look at the US, not France for that. 주니퍼베리 진이네. 아, 진에 들은 향들 몇 가지도 있죠. What is that grass paraphernalia? It's just a spoon. It's a teaspoon. What are you guys saying? 아니 티스푼이 도대체 뭔 소리? Oh yes, Kurzgesagt. I don't know. I think I talked about it on stream. Kurzgesagt recently released a video of cannabis use. So you heavy users, better go watch that. It's clearly affecting your brain. Yes, officer. It's just tea. Especially you young ones out there. It's especially bad for you young ones. Anyway. Let's talk about emigration. Yes, that's why we are here. That is why we are here. Pong. Pam pam pam. Pam pam pam. Ah! What's dead? Why is 치지직 so bad? 아니 치지직 왜 이래? Are YouTube and Twitch having any issues? YouTube looks okay. 여러분 유튜브 오세요. 유튜브. Which is okay. 유튜브나 트위치 오시면 됩니다. I've got an idea. Let's make it completely unviable for Twitch and replace it with a completely F-tier service. Twitch is better than Chijijik for Korean users. It doesn't play ads. Wow, Chijijik is having a lot of problems. I don't know if it doesn't seem to be on my end. I think it's a Chijijik issue. 이거 그냥 Chijijik 이슈 같은데 내 쪽에는 문제 없는데. My transmission is fine. And I'm not getting any skipped frames, so. The English form is just a little different than the actual, you know. I guess they stylized it that way because it looks nicer or it's shorter. Probably easier to memorize. Rather than saying chi, ji, jig. It's just the onomatopoeia for old analog TVs when they don't get a clean signal. You know, the sounds, the white noise. It's just the onomatopoeia for that. Fire stream titles. Learning about emigration. Yeah, static noise, that's what I meant. I simply close my eyes and mute my headset when I see ads. Actually, yeah, I also do that when ads play on whatever, like when I'm not logged into YouTube or when I'm watching a streamer on Twitch or something. I just mute my volume for a bit, put the phone down, do something else. Anyway. Let's learn about emigration. The first thing you need to know is that it's very expensive. Yay. 일단 이민 가장 알아야 되는 거 첫 번째. 비쌉니다. It is expensive. I did it before, it definitely was. Requires money, already filtered me. I'm filtered this over. Now, it's not that bad. It's not enough to filter out anyone making decent wage, you know? It's not crazy bad. Money gatekeeping already. 비싼 이유가 일단 the first reason why it's expensive is the logistics. One, you need to deal with your current possessions. The things that you're not bringing with you, you gotta sell them. Or store them somehow long term. Or, you know, give them away. That costs time and money. About 20k going to the US. Oh, when was that? That's actually not that bad. And secondly, in 2011, yeah, it's quite a bit more now. Quite a bit more nowadays. Decent wage in 2024? Yeah. Good luck, boys. And quite a bit more, the understatement of the stream. Well, just looking at just 1-to-1 conversion. I'm pretty sure the dollar value went up. Let's just see the percentage. 40%. So just looking at the inflation value, it'll be at least like 15. Oh wait, what do you say it was? 20,000? So it'll be 28,000. But that's not. It's not just that. Some things cost significantly more than just the inflation rate. It's also about 1,000 for the medical stuff, 23,000 for expediency if you needed it. I did. Look at RV paying for expedient paper processing. Oh, 2 to 3,000. Okay, I thought that said 23,000. I'm not very familiar with the US's process because, I've never moved to the US. I've visited the US a few times. 미국에 놀러 가본 적은 몇 번 있는데 뭐 이주 해본 적은 없어서 잘 모르겠습니다. 미국은. Speedrunning the immigration process. The funnier part was my interview only consisted of 2 questions because the person who I had the interview was my boss. Wait, for your immigration? What? How does that work? Are you working for border control? Immigration US or whatever it's called. Sorry, I'm a Fed. Ow. Scatter. Speedrun by hopping the border and making some really good friends really quickly. Rhapsody, huh? Oh, we're just looking at inflation because RV just doxed himself by saying that he moved to the US in 2011. So we're just looking at how much the inflation was, or has been since then. That's true, look up real inflation. There hasn't been any inflation on this channel. Just a regular 2% baseline inflation. If I didn't know any better, that would be my search tags for somewhere else. What? Real inflation? I don't get it. MP inflation on game selection? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have any proof of that? I don't think so. No. Okay, good. Does she know? Real lacks critical information. Hmm. Speaking of game selection. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Laugh at this user. Her favorite show is Big Bang Theory. I've never sat down and watched Big Bang Theory. Like, I've seen parts of episode here and there, but I don't know if I've ever fully watched an episode. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there's the logistics of emigration, but you also have to pay things like exit tax. You really don't need to, it's all garbage. Oh, I heard it was pretty good, at least the first few seasons or whatever. There's this thing called exit tax. Factorio demo. Ah! Ah! Yeah, well, Alpha's demo. I guess that's fine. DEFCON 1. Ha. Factorio Space Age. Real on Death Watch. Ah. You know, there are games that people enjoy, and there are games that people are. What I'm trying to say is that different strokes for different folks. You know, if you try to force me these games, I probably won't end up enjoying them, and the stream might not be fun. Would you reconsider your game selection? We don't have to go with Factorio, right? Ah. Oh, trust me, the demo still takes brain power. Yabe. Glava will melt Rian's brain with spoilage mechanics. Oh boy. It's content! Alright, let me write this down. Game redeem, game redeem. Factorio demo. Ah! Slim, welcome to the National Elf Association, thank you. If I use game redeem to have you play a game you already like, then why would I redeem the game? That is true, so why don't you try redeeming a game that I'll probably like, not a game that I've been very opposed to playing the entire time. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, okay, so that's that. Oh, by the way, let's see. Oh, I have to give you your thingy. Where's mine? Gift a sub. Wow, subs are so expensive, jeez. Twitch, please. Put it back down to $5. $9 to subscribe now, that's crazy. Wow, Riel, thank you for gifting what? A 1-month subscription, tier 1 subscription, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, where's Kerbal? I'll gift him later, I guess. And is Ultimate Kung Fu here? I haven't seen Ultimate Kung Fu today. I don't know if you're Red Leaf before, but congrats on getting Red Leaf if it's new for you. I don't know. Obama giving Obama a medal. Okay. Where were we? Sorry, just marking this down so that I know when I took care of this. Okay, there we go. Let's say if the US has an exit tax. Now, I know more people, it's usually the other way. People go to US, but if you were to leave the US exit tax. Expatriation tax. The expatriation tax provisions under the IRC Section 877-877A apply to U.S. citizens who have renounced their citizenship and long-term residents, who have ended their U.S. resident status for federal tax purposes. So I guess for U.S. people, you don't have to worry about expatriation tax if you don't renounce your citizenship, which seems pretty handy. So if you just move to a different country, I guess this does not apply to you. Because it's and, not or. Let's read a bit more. If you expatriated on or after June 17th, 08, the rules apply if any. Okay, it says any here. So maybe it's or. It should be or. I don't know. Your average annual net income tax for the 5 years ending before the date of expatriation or termination of residency is more than a specified amount. That is adjusted for inflation. Hold on, let me make this a little bigger. Okay, that's too big to read now. Okay, this is good. Where was I? Income tax for the 5 years ending before the date of expatriation or termination of residency is more than a specified amount. That is adjusted for inflation. $190,000 for 2023. Well, it says your average annual net income tax. So is that the income tax that you're paying, or the income tax, or the amount that you're paying income tax on? Because I can't imagine it'll be $190K just for the income tax. Why is the wording so bad? Am I just having reading comprehension issues here, or is this wording just really bad? Wait, are IRS confusing? I guess that's just par for the course. Real can't into reading. Hold on, let me read this again. Your average annual net income tax. Income tax for the 5 years ending before the date of expatriation or retirement is more than a specified amount that is adjusted for inflation. Yeah, so that's... I don't think I'm having a reading comprehension issue here. I think this is just the wording's bad. Your net worth is $2 million or more on the date of your expatriation or termination of residency. You fail to certify on Form 8854 that you have complied with all U.S. federal tax obligations for the 5 years preceding to the date of your expatriation or termination of residency. The IRS being vague worded so they can nail you better later. Say it ain't so. If any of these rules apply, you are a covered expatriate. A citizen will be treated as relinquishing his or her U.S. citizenship on the earliest of the 4 possible dates. The date the individual renounces his or before diplomatic consular officer. The date the individual furnishes to the U.S. Department of State a signed statement of voluntary relinquishment. The date the U.S. Department of State issues to the individual a certificate of loss of nationality, or the date a U.S. court cancels a naturalized citizen certificate of naturalization. Doesn't say this applies if you're doing this. For long-term residents, as defined in 7701B6, a long-term resident ceases to be a lawful permanent resident if the individual status of having been lawfully accorded to the privilege of residing permanently in the United States as an immigrant in accordance with immigration laws have been revoked or has been administratively or judicially determined to have been abandoned. Okay, well. Commences to be treated in tax treaty between the United States and a foreign country. Does not waive the benefits of the treaty. Dirty Diglett. Liha. Tax codes. I love tax codes. Yeah, we're just looking at the explanation, not the text code itself. Explanation. On or after oh wait. Before. The amount, wait. So this is for long-term residents, okay? And 877A imposes a mark-to-market regime, which generally means that all property of a covered expatriate is deemed sold for its fair market value on the day before the expatriation date. So yeah, this is the exit tax part. The IRC will consider all of your property sold for fair market value on the day of your expatriation, on the day that you emigrate. Which means any gain arising from the deemed sale is taken into account for the tax year of the deemed sale, notwithstanding any other provisions of the code. Any loss from the deemed sale is taken into account for the tax year of the deemed sale to the extent otherwise provided in the code, except that the wash sale rules of RC 1091 do not apply. Are you planning to become a star-spangled elf? Oh wait, this is expat code, so you'd have to become a star-spangled elf, then leave again a few years later for this supply. Yeah. So yeah, we're just looking at emigrating from different countries. Well, from and to. So since a lot of my chat is from the US of A, if they wanted to, this is what they would have to do. Okay, here we go. The amount that would otherwise be includable in gross income by reason of the deemed sale rule is reduced by $600,000. Which amount is to be adjusted for inflation for calendar years after 08, the exclusion amount. For calendar year 2023, the exclusion amount is $821,000. So if I'm understanding this correctly, if you're deemed to have sold property is under $821,000. If the fair market value is $821,000, you are exempted. The amount of any gross or loss subsequently realized, gain or loss, sorry, will be adjusted for gain and loss taken into the account under 877A mark-to-market regime, Without regard to the exclusion amount, a taxpayer may elect to defer payment of tax attributable to property deemed sold. Okay. Amount of any gain or loss will you realize? After the adjustment will be adjusted for gain and loss taken into account. So I wonder what this is. Without regard to the exclusion amount. Wait. So this is the exclusion amount. So the amount of... Okay, so before the adjustment, with the exclusion amount, it must... Okay. Too bad it's not linked. Search. Oh wait, did they explain this above? Oh, here we go. Rah, Burgerland! WTF is health scare! I hope everyone has a good private healthcare coverage from the USA and maybe not super keen to stay there. Oh god, that's so hot they specify, but not below 0. The IRS will not pay out. You just know some guy janked his expat tax into negative numbers in 1965 and the tax code was modified in response. Yeah. Okay, so here. Market. Mark to market regime. Oh, I don't like the selector. Ew. It's more confusing. For Oprah, I mean. Why is it so long? Why is it so long? This is why accountants get paid a lot. Accountants and lawyers. Holy. Ain't nobody got time for this. Now we're in the tax code proper, or at least a notice appended to the tax code. There's gotta be people who would pay you to read this. I ain't reading this. I am not reading this. Girl, this is my everyday procurement review. Is that okay to dox yourself like that? I guess as long as you don't mention the field or whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway. So this does something, but I'm not gonna read it. Alright, now what? Form 8854, Initial and Annual Expatriation Information Statement, and its instructions have been revised to permit individuals to meet the new notification and information reporting requirements. The revised Form 8854 and its instructions also address how individuals should certify, in accordance with the new law, that they have met their federal tax obligations for the 5 preceding taxable years, and what constitutes notification to the Department of State or the Department of Homeland Security. So yeah, your tax account has to be, IRS tax account has to be in good standing. for 5 years. And also you have to report your... Where was that? Yeah, all your property is deemed to have sold. Okay, so this must be like a thing that says... exactly what that entails. Okay. A first became a resident of the United States when A became a lawful permanent resident green card holder on April 1, 1995. On April 1st, 1995, A owned asset S with a basis of 400 times... $400 X? And a fair market value of 700 X. And asset T was a basis of 500 X and fair market. Okay. Neither asset S or asset T is a US RPI or property used or held for use. Okay, just above this, we must have some listing of the different assets. I just want to know, like, a simple list of what must be reported as having been sold and what are exempted. I'm not good at skimming documents, oh my. Okay, maybe we'll just look at the first paragraph of the overview. Oh, excuse me. Expatriates who are covered by Section 877A, providing that all property of a covered expatriate is treated as sold on the day before. Okay. Any loss from the deemed sale is taken into account for the taxable year of the deemed sale to the extent otherwise provided in the code, except that the wash sale rules of Section 1091 do not apply. Under Section 877A A3, the amount that would otherwise be includable in gross income by reason of the deemed sale rule is reduced, but not below zero. Okay, by 600. So this is what it was talking about before, which is now 871,000 in 2023 or something, adjusted for inflation. So this does not apply to deferred compensation items, specified tax deferred accounts, and interest in non-grantor trust of which the covered expatriate was a beneficiary on the day before the expatriation date. If the covered expatriate is treated as the owner of any portion of a trust under the grantor trust rules, holy smokes. So yeah, basically, you will be paying taxes, probably. I don't know exactly how the $600,000 applies, so yeah. Assume that you will be paying exit taxes, probably. Too much legalized for my peanut brain. What if I just walk out? Well, the IRS will continue to charge your... Continue to tax you. I don't know. Well, I guess you won't have any income reported if you just walk out one day. So if your account is in good standing... I don't know. I don't know how it works with the IRS. Maybe there's like... late fees or unreporting penalties and stuff like that. I ain't paying it. She doesn't know about the IRS death squads. Yeah, but if you just walk out... Not like you're Julian Assange or anything. They're not going to send the Interpol after you or the FBI, CIA agents after you or something. What broke the glass? So before I go to bed, I am also breaking the glass, says Pepsi. But too bad, it's out of stock. Redeem only happens once a day, I think. I forget what I set it to. It might tell you when you try to redeem it. Procurement review is fairly narrow, but there's still like millions of people in dozens of countries who do it. I see. I have to be in good standing with the IRS filtered. In good standing with the IRS. Homophobia? Maybe actually homophobia? I can't imagine all those feet pick sellers are declaring their revenue to the IRS. I'm not good at skimming documents. Skims document expertly. No, that was not expertly skimming anything. Why don't we ask some AI to slop out some wildly inaccurate hallucinated information? Yeah, exactly. That's why. If you walk out, don't make any income, and don't own any property, it's pretty minimal taxes. Well, yeah, you gotta first report that you're moving out. Your address changed to the IRS. But if you don't do that, I guess they'll just keep on sending you totally not harassment reminder emails, or I mean reminder mails or something to do your taxes. And that they're gonna charge you for late or unfiled taxes. Remember, there was a time when you could report feet pick sellers for not paying taxes and get a reward. Wait, seriously? You could report OnlyFans accounts and get a reward? That's funny. Gotta tell the IRS about Ruby on 14 selling feed pics. There's a girl on North American DC who always has party finders up offering to sell feed pics. Oh wow, I did not know about this. I don't think I needed to know about this. Forgot to return a book to the library, banned from leaving. Ain't no way 14 feet pic drama is real. It's actually impressive. She's got party finders up on all NA data centers 24/7, maintains an endless stream of alts. You can't even use Party Finder if you're not subscribed, so she is subscribing to the game so that she can sell feed pics on multiple accounts every time she gets banned. That's quite the grind. They all direct her to Discord handle, but you can't even put up a PF if you are not subscribed. I don't know. Okay. I'm assuming that even getting banned and having to resubscribe, she's still making money. That's why she's doing it. That's the only explanation. Or 14 mods really don't care and they're not banning her, I guess. But check PF on NA next time. I pretty much guarantee Ruby will be selling feed pics. Yeah, I guess it's gotta be profitable. Anyway, we've deviated far from where we were, but yeah. Let's just say you may have to pay exit tax. Or the way that US calls it, expatriation tax, because, expatriation sounds a lot cooler than emigration or exiting. Oh, here we go. Significant penalty imposed for not filling expatriation form. The IRS reminds practitioners that anyone who has expatriated or terminated their U.S. residency status must file Form 8854, Initial and Annual Expatriation Information Statement, and its instructions. Form 8854 must also be filled to comply with the annual information reporting requirements of IRC 6039G. If the person is subject to alternative expatriation tax under 877 or 877A, a $10,000 penalty may be imposed for failure to file Form 8854 when required. IRS is sending notices to expatriates who have not complied with the form requirement, including the imposition of the $10,000 penalty where appropriate. The form provides details about filling requirements, related definitions, and line-by-line instructions. Alright, let's take a look at the form. Address, name, your residency type, how you became a US citizen, Yeah. Your US income tax liability. So, see, they are talking about liability here. I'm so sure they are talking about liability. When they say your average annual net income tax for the last 5 tax years ending before the date of the Expatriation Act is more than $124,000. So the wording's bad in their guide or whatever this is. Your average annual net income tax for the 5 years ending before the date. So this is the line they're referring to here. And this actually says income tax liability, a word they forgot in their guide. OnlyFans star, you've moved to England for 6 years, but some of your clients are still in USA. Why is the tracking so weird right now? Anyway. What the IRS doesn't tell you is after the 3rd warning in the mail they sent, it's... Yeah, make sure to fill in your expatriation statement. You still owe income tax to the IRS for American buyers of your feed pics. Yeah, so it depends. So countries have mutual tax agreements set up so that you don't have to double file your taxes. So even if you're directly earning money from people in the US, it depends. Most likely, you probably just have to file your local taxes. As long as you have followed your expatriation steps successfully. Anyway, so yes, this is why it might and may and probably will cost you a lot of money to emigrate. Now, it's not just the exiting that costs money. Once you get to your country of destination, you're gonna have to find a place to stay, whether you're renting or buying a place. That costs money too. But not only that, it also costs you money to stay at a hotel or an Airbnb. Unless you have a relative or a friend that you can stay with for free, which they probably will not be happy with if you're staying with them for like a whole month or longer. It'll cost you money to rent Airbnb or hotel until you can find a proper rent or a proper place to stay. And you'll probably be eating out often. That's also a lot of extra money. You're gonna need transportation to visit and go to all the open houses and all the, to check out all the housing lists. You'll need to get a new cell phone plan, a new bank account, a new everything. Gotta get there, that's all transportation cost. Accommodations in destination country. Immigration lawyers in destination country. Although, generally, for something like a work permit, you can get away without... Before you go into your permanent resident routes, if you're just there for temporary work, you can generally get away. But yeah, assuming that you're going there permanently, you may or may not need an immigration lawyer. If I were moving to another English-speaking country, I probably wouldn't bother, because I'm pretty savvy at, looking through all the requirements and stuff. Don't cost money to be in a box under the bridge. That reminds me, I gotta finish watching Arakawa Under the Bridge. The best bridge boxes are in LA. I have not been to any LA box bridges, so I'm not sure if this statement holds true. Is true or not. The only bridge that I kind of passed under and nearby in US was the Golden Gate Bridge. On your obligatory San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge tour. Yeah. And even before you move to the said country, you will have to pay for processing your immigration documents. Most likely. Applying for your work permit, your temporary residence status, that'll all cost administration fees. So say you're just moving across the border to Canada. Apply for a work permit. Fees from 155 Canadian dollars. So that's like $2 American, but still. Most foreign nationals need a work permit to work in Canada. Answer a few questions if you're not sure if you need a work permit or which one you should get. There are two types of work permits. Employer-specific work permit. An employer-specific work permit lets you work in Canada according to the conditions on your work permit, such as the name of the specific employer you can work for, how long you can work, the location where you can work. Before you apply for an employer-specific work permit, your employer must give you a copy of your employment contract, one of the following: a copy of labor market impact assessment document, or an offer of employment number for LMIA exempt workers. To get this number, your employer must use the employer portal. SwiftXRT Riha, Inochi Riha, good evenings. Oh, are you rating me? Wait, I don't know if... did you come here manually or something? Anyway, welcome! Welcome, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. So there are two types: an employer-specific work permit and an open work permit. An open work permit lets you work for any employer in Canada except for ones that is listed as ineligible or regularly offers. I like how this is specified. I like how how Immigration Canada must specify this. Just swooping by and saying hi, not a raid. Okay, hello. Well, thanks for dropping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My raid tag, if I did, would be Hoot Swoop Raid. Wait, how do owls actually sound? Ooh, ooh. Ooh. I don't know. I haven't heard an owl in person in gazillion years. Or even like watched a video of an owl, I guess. Pretty much that for owl sounds. So yeah, applying for a work permit costs money. So that's more money spent. And if you're an American coming to Canada, then you wouldn't have to get a temporary visitor permit, I think. Let me check. Work permit. Visitor visa. You may be given the option to extend your current study or work permit or to apply for TRV. Make sure you select TRV. Use your account to pay your fees and check your application status. Fees, 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 fees. Money and money and money. Yeah, so if you're coming here for a work job, then you'll most likely have to get a TRV or something equivalent for Americans. And if you want to go, I guess, to Canada permanently, where is that thingy? Oh, here we go. Express entry. So Canada has 3 immigration programs managed through Express Entry. The Canadian Experience Class for skilled workers with eligible Canadian work experience. Federal Skilled Worker Program for skilled workers with foreign or Canadian work experience. So if you're coming from the US, it'll most likely be this. Unless you're a tradesperson, then you can apply through this program. Minimum requirements. To be eligible, you must meet all the minimum requirements for skilled work experience, language ability, and education. If you meet all the minimum requirements, we will assess your application based on the additional selection factors. Skilled work experience. Skilled work experience means that you have worked in one of these National Occupation Classification tier categories 0 through 3. Tier 0. Management occupations. Examples: marketing and PR managers, financial managers. Tier 1. Occupations that usually require a university degree. Financial advisors, software engineers. Tier 2. Occupations that usually require a college diploma, apprenticeship training of 2 or more years, or supervisory occupations. Computer network and web technicians, medical laboratory technologists. Tier 3. This is the bottom. Well, I wouldn't say bottom. This is the minimum requirements. Occupations that usually require a college diploma, an apprenticeship training of less than 2 years, or more than 6 months of on-the-job training. Bakers, dental assistants, and dental laboratory assistants. So these are the kind of work experience and qualification that you need. You must show that while working in your primary occupation, you performed the actions in the lead statements. So say for a software engineer. Right. Yeah, say you are a software engineer and software designer. You must meet here, majority of these duties. Collect and document users' requirements and develop logical and physical specifications. Research and evaluate and synthesize technical information to design, develop, and test computer-based systems, including mobile applications, etc. and etc. You must get something like a letter from your previous employer stating that, yes, you have done these duties, you have experiences in that. And you must show your university degree or whatever. A matching requirement from here as well. My city used to have a team music closed during COVID and they built a Starbucks over it. RIP. All I do is slop text into IDE and sometimes it runs. Anyway, yes, that sponsoring process, I believe, is what we looked at earlier, LMIA, labor market something assessment. Impact assessment? So that's the kind of work experience requirement plus like how you do it. And not only that, you must have a certain minimum number hours of work experience. So your skilled work experience must be at least 1 year of continuous work, or 1,560 hours total, 30 hours per week. You can meet this in a few different ways. Full-time at one job. 30 hours per week for 12 months equals 1 year full-time. Now, if you work 40 hours, then, well, you don't need a full year. You need... Actually, no. I think even if you work over that, it still counts as just 1 year. If you work more than 30 hours. Full-time at one job. Yeah, so I think even if you work like 40 hours a week, it still counts as just 1 year of experience. Now, you might say, well, you just need at least 1 year, so it doesn't really matter if you have 1 year or 1.2 years of experience, right? But it kind of does, because the way that, say, Canada selects the incoming immigrants is based on a few different factors. So they want people who are young, who still have many years ahead in their career. But also, they must have some experience. Because they don't want any inexperienced, fresh out of the school kind of grad. They want someone with actual experience. And the more work experience you have, the more desirable you are. Let's put it that way. And if you already have a valid job offer, then that's even better. And your English or French language skills must be good. Because even though many people forget about it, Canada is bilingual, so if you know French as well, it's better. And adaptability, that's a vague category. Damn, Canada out here thinking any comp sci people are getting job experience. Rip. Someone just young enough to underpay, but just experienced enough to get things done. Oh, here we go. Adaptability. Your spouse or partner's language level gives you maximum points up to 10 points. Oh, okay, so adaptability up to 10 points. So yeah, each of these categories are rated out of 5, 5, or 10, or 5, etc. So yeah, if you're coming with a spouse and they have good language ability, then you can have some extra points. If you have studied in Canada, then you get some extra points, etc, etc. If you had work experience in Canada, then you get extra points. If you have relatives in Canada who is living in Canada, at least 18, and is a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident, then you get extra points. Now, the relative must be parent, grandparent, child, grandchild, or siblings. Oh, here we go. So yes, here's your desirability rating. If you're between 18 and 35, you're highly desirable. 12 points. Now, if you are 47 and older, well, you don't get, let's just say you don't get any age-related points. However, you can make up for that by having work experience. If you're younger, you're not gonna have as many years of work experience, therefore you'll get less points here. Oh wait, sorry, this is arranged employment in Canada, so where is work experience? Here we go. Maximum 15 points, so yeah. If you're older, don't worry too much because you will most likely have more work experience, which means you get more points here. How many age points for a 500-year-old elf boomer? I don't know. I wonder how they... I'm sure there's some kind of mutual agreement between Mapleland and Canada for immigration of elves and half-elves. Yeah, here we go. So if you have 6 or more years of job experience, you can get up to 15 points. If you only have 1 year of job experience, then it's only 9 points. That's why I earlier said it's good if you have more job experience and not just the minimum requirement of 1 year. And you get extra points for, or not extra points, up to 28 points for your language skills. You must get a minimum level of CLB 7 or NCLC 7. In all of these categories of speaking, listening, reading, and writing. 헉. 치지직 죽어가지고 한글로 말하는 거 완전 까먹고 있었는데 일단 짧게 말하자면은 만약에 캐나다에 이민을 가고 싶다면은 여기 있는 게 중요합니다. 당신의 나이, 학력, 경력, 그리고 캐나다 회사에서 뭐라고 해야 되나? 잡 오퍼가 있나? 한국어로 뭐라고 하지? 그리고 영어나 프랑스어 능력 플러스 캐나다에 얼마나 쉽게 빠르게 적응할 수 있는지. 이 적응할 수 있는지 부분이 되게 애매한데 말로 들어볼 때는 그렇게 어렵진 않아요. 이제 각 종목에 따라서 이제 점수를 매겨주는데, 자, 적응 능력. 예를 들어서 와이프나 남편이랑 같이 오는데 그 남편이나 와이프가 영어나 불어 능력이 좋다. 그러면 추가 점수 5점. 뭐 캐나다에서 학력이 있다. 추가 점수 5점. 기타 등등. 뭐 캐나다에서 이런 적이 있다. 일한 적이 있다. 추가 점수 10점. 기타 등등. 캐나다에 친척이 있다. 추가 점수 5점. 에서 해가지고 최대한 10점까지 이렇게 추가로 받을 수 있고요. 자, 나이에서는 12점까지 받을 수 있습니다. 18살 이하는 점수 없고요. 18살, 35살 사이에는 점수 12점을 받을 수 있습니다. 근데 이제 더 나이가 들면은 일할 수 있는 기간이 짧아지잖아. 그러니까 덜 원하는 거죠. 그래서 예를 들어서 47살이나 그 이상이면은 추가 점수 빵점입니다. 그리고 이제 또 중요한 게, 아주 중요한 게 경력인데, 경력이 1년, 최소한 1년이 필요하고요. 1년의 경력이 있다? 그러면은 9점. 6년이나 이상의 경력이 있다. 15점. 뭐 이렇게 기타 등등 해서 여러모로 매기는데, 학력도 이제 최대 25점까지 있고, 근데 25점 받으려면은 박사 학위 뭐 이런 게 있어야 돼요. For education, the maximum 25 points you require a grad PhD, I believe. Or maybe like multiple PhDs. Or PhD plus another degree or whatever. How many H points for... oh wait, no, I already read that. France. Yeah, but at least it's still good to know French. It's still good to know French. If you are gonna live in Quebec, or if you're gonna be living near Quebec. 그리고 이제 언어 능력도 중요한데 프랑스어나 영어 둘 중 하나에서 이제 CLB 레벨 7이라는 카테고리까지 가능히 해야 돼요. An approved language test. So there are 3 language tests. CELPIP General, IELTS General Training, or PTE Core. Pearson Test of English. What's this? Cookie setting. No. I was wondering if there are any like prep tests, like fake tests, but I guess not. I wanted to look at some sample questions. So if you're a native English speaker or French speaker, who has a minimum amount of care for the language, like you're not mixing up loose and lose, and you're not mixing up like should have and spelling it should have or something like that, then you should be good. Free practice test. Here we go. Why is my scroll broken? Oh, there we go. So it said CELPIP General. 자, 다 같이 캐나다 영어 테스트를 한번 해봅시다. Let's do our English test. Welcome to your CELPIP online study materials. Sikri hariha. We're gonna look at the test that is required if you want to immigrate to Canada. Emigrate to Canada. Yeah. Wait, is it LS or general? Non-LS. Riel's gonna bomb the study test. We'll see. Approved test. Self-peep general. Okay, let's start. Practice test A. Reading. Complete test.
The whole test is done on the computer. There are 4 components in the
Listening
test.
to instructions.
The listening test.
Skip.
Listening test instruction.
Skip. Listen to a short statement.
I missed the concert last night. Unfortunately, I missed the concert last night.
Oh my god. Bad timing for a sneeze. Choose a sentence that is closest in meaning to the state. Oh no, time remaining 7 seconds. I didn't attend. Unfortunately I missed. I didn't attend.
Listening to problem solving. You will hear a conversation in 3 sections. You will hear each section only once.
Hold on, let's go back.
Unfortunately, I missed the concert last night.
So in the real test, you're not going to get time to go back. You don't get to go back like that. So you have to do it within the given time. 이렇게 주어진 시간 내에 해야 되고요. 진짜 테스트에서는 제가 방금 한 것처럼 뒤로 못 갑니다. So yeah, I didn't attend the concert. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see the concert last night. Listen to a short statement. You will hear it only once. Choose a sentence that is closest in the meaning to the statement. 이 나오는 그 음성을 듣고 아래에서 그중 가장 비슷한 뜻을 가진 문장을 고르시오. 그건데 이제 이게 왼쪽이
Unfortunately, I missed the concert last night.
Unfortunately, I missed the concert last night. I want to see the concert again. Well, you didn't say that if you missed it. The concert was canceled. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see the concert last night. So it could be that it was canceled, but it's asking for closest, so it's kind of subjective. The concert wasn't good. No, that's not it, because you wouldn't say it's good or not if you missed it, right? So you gotta choose a closest one in the meaning. And the canceled part is like not explicitly mentioned. It's only like you can only imply that it was canceled. However, you didn't attend the concert. Yes, you did not attend the concert because you missed it. So that's the closest in meaning. And that's how you would solve something like this. Oh no, I hate study, but if Ria is the teacher, sure, I will do. Yeah, so here's how you solve these questions. Next.
Listening to problem solving.
You'll hear a conversation between a woman and a man. The man is a bus driver and the woman is a passenger trying to get somewhere. 이 버스 운전사와 어디에 가려는 뭐라고 하지? 게스트 라이더? 유저? 패신저가 한국어로 뭐지? Passenger. What's passenger in Korean? I don't know. Anyway.
This is the last stop. Watch your step on the way out, ma'am.
You have to take
Thanks,
notes, by the
driver.
way.
Do you happen to know where the little kids' playground is? I know it's in the park somewhere. Too bad I forgot my smartphone.
There are a few playgrounds here. Do you mean the one next to the water fountain?
No, the one I'm thinking of is just beside the petting zoo. You know, where there's goats and rabbits?
Yeah, I know there's a petting zoo, but I don't know where it is exactly. Anyway, I'm pretty sure there's a children's playground over there, past the restaurant. Maybe you could take a look over that way?
Okay, great. Sounds good. Thanks very much.
So that is like an entire conversation. So you have to remember and take notes. So after you've taken your notes,
What is the woman eventually hoping to find?
and it asks you a question. So you have to go back and look at your notes. I took notes saying she has no smartphone. There are a few playgrounds. The bus driver tells her there are a few playgrounds. And she says it's not the one with the water fountain. It is the one with the petting zoo. But the bus driver isn't aware exactly where it is. And that the children's playground over there is one over that way past the restaurant. So he's suggesting that she go check that one first. And I'm dead. Yeah, it's not easy. You have to like actually pay attention. So she is hoping to go to a playground. And the playground has a petting zoo, but she's not, or like a petting area, but that's not what she's going for. She's going to the playground. So the one we need to choose is this one.
Question 2.
What best describes the driver's response?
He makes a guess because he doesn't know exactly which playground has a petting zoo. But he says there is one playground over that way, so check that one first. So he's making a guess.
Question 3.
What will the woman probably do next?
She will go to, I think it said it's past the restaurant. He said it's past the restaurant. Yeah, children's playground over that way past the restaurant. So she'll go look for the restaurant and then go past it. Second part of this conversation. Oh no, more notes. Get ready to take notes.
Oh, it's you again. What a coincidence. Are you finished work for the day?
No, I wish. I've got a half-hour break before my next trip, so I thought I'd get out of the bus and get some fresh air. My directions didn't help, eh? Are you lost?
Yes, I've been looking, but I don't see any signs or maps posted.
Tell you what, I'll look up the map on my smartphone. Yikes, you're nowhere near the playground. It's way on the other side of the park.
Oh no, I have to meet someone there really soon.
Yeah, looks like quite a hike. If you walk, you'll be late. But it says here that a free shuttle bus goes there every 5 minutes. That must be it over there, see?
Do you mean that green bus?
That big one? No, that's a tour bus. The shuttle bus would be the little red one.
Yeah, this is too much for me. I think I'll just break into the countries. Now, this is only required for permanent residency. If you're only going to be here working temporarily, like 2 years and less, then you will not need this.
Question 4.
How did the woman meet the man again?
Oh, wow, this is a hard question. I didn't note this. I just noted that they met again. Huh. Now, they are in the park because he says it's in the other side of the park. She was not specifically going back to his bus. They were both lost. Well, no, only the woman was lost. They were both looking at sign. No, she couldn't find any signs. So I'm gonna say it's this one. He was taking a walk in the park because he said he was getting fresh air. Anyway, you see how the time remaining is already none, so you gotta be really quick with this. Using a process of elimination, so I said it wasn't this. Only the woman was lost. There were no signs. She was going back to his bus? Well, we don't know that. But we do know that he was taking a walk in the park to get fresh air.
Question 5.
Which statement is true?
Oh, okay, that's the question. She was looking for her smartphone. No, she does not have a smartphone. She walked to the far side of the park. Maybe. He helped her by using he helped her by using a smartphone. He spent his break walking with her. No. He met her during his walk. So even if you think you found the answer, make sure to go through all the questions, all the possible answers. That's multiple choice 101. Even if you think you might have found the best one, there might be one that's more appropriate.
Question 6.
How should the woman get to the playground?
Well, the driver told her that she'll be late if she walks there and suggested to take a shuttle bus. The green bus is a tour bus. She has to take the little red shuttle bus, which comes by every 5 minutes. So that's a trick answer right there. Yep, buy the red bus. It does come every 5 minutes, but it's not green. And she found no maps or signs, and walking will get her there late. Third part of the conversation, more notes.
You're back. What happened? I thought you were catching the shuttle bus.
I tried to, but it was broken down and out of service. There were lots of angry people, I can tell you.
I'm glad you aren't one of them. Hop on then. You've got the bus all to yourself. I'm leaving now. I'll drop you off at the north gate.
Is that near the playground?
Yep. I checked because I don't want to give bad directions again. Sorry about that.
So where should I go when I get off the bus?
Okay, here's the deal. The north gate is right outside the petting zoo. Walk straight through the petting zoo and you'll see the playground right behind it. You'll be there in 5 minutes.
So I won't be late after all.
She's so lucky and he's so nice. What the heck?
Question 7.
Why does the bus driver tell the woman he is glad?
He did? What?
Question 7.
Why does the bus driver tell the woman he is glad?
I don't know. Wow, this is a hard question. So it's not this. And it's not this. I'm gonna assume that it's because she's not angry. And his other riders were not mentioned. So through the process of elimination, I'll just go with one. But was this mentioned? I don't think this was mentioned. I thought she was saying the other customers of the shuttle bus were angry, but I don't know if she... Oh, it was mentioned. Okay, so I just didn't take note of that. Because you gotta be really selective. You can't write down the entire conversation unless you have, like, you know how to speed write. Because they don't... although the test is done on a computer, I don't know if you can open up Notepad or something to take notes on there. So you'll probably have to write it all down. So you gotta be selective about what you write down.
Question 8.
Will the woman go to the playground?
Yes. And she will arrive on time.
Listening to a daily life conversation. You will hear a conversation followed by 5 questions. Listen to each question. You will hear the question only once.
Oh my god, this
Choose
one's
the
gonna be
best
even harder.
answer
If they're
to
asking
each
5
question.
questions, the conversation's gonna be like triple the lengths. So I'm not gonna do the whole thing. Alright, why don't you guys try doing this one then? This one's gonna be a lot harder. Between 2 coworkers, the woman is having some challenge finishing a project.
You don't look so good, Anne. You look pale. Is everything all right with you?
I'm okay. I just haven't slept much lately, and I guess it's starting to show. I've been working on a couple of projects, and the work is taking much longer than I thought it would. I've been up most nights writing the reports that are due the next week.
You should get some more sleep. Why don't you finish the reports after work, before you go home for the day?
I can't. I have to pick up my son at the daycare right after work, and when I get home, I have to fix dinner and watch my son until he falls asleep around 10.
That's such a late bedtime.
I know. He's 5 months old, and we are still struggling with bedtime.
Can your husband help you?
He helps around the house a lot. He takes care of the cleaning, the laundry, and cooks breakfast after work every day. But I'm on my own with the bedtime routine, unfortunately.
Breakfast after work?
Yes, he works the night shift. He gets home around 6:30 in the morning, and he cooks us breakfast before he goes to bed.
Sounds like a very stressful situation. Can you ask for an extension on the project?
It is pretty stressful, but I can't really ask for an extension. I'm being considered for a promotion, and I'm afraid that if I ask for one, my boss might think I'm not competent to take on more responsibilities. I don't want to risk my chances. And if I get the promotion, my husband will be able to work day shifts again, which would be more convenient for our family.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Not really, but thanks for the offer. My husband is taking Friday off, and my mom is picking up my son for the weekend so I can finish the reports and hopefully get some sleep.
Holy, that's long! I don't like that it's this male speaker. He's going to murder us. What? Why are you slandering this concerned coworker? This guy sounds like he microsands. Oh my god.
Question 1.
Why was the man concerned?
'Cause the woman looked unwell. She looked pale.
Question 2.
What did the man suggest?
Why doesn't she work on the reports after her regular work hours? Oh, he also suggested that the woman ask her husband for help. He suggested that the woman ask her so it's one or the other. I don't know what's more right. I'm just gonna keep the first selection.
Question 3.
Why hasn't the woman slept lately?
Oh, you know what? I think it's the other one actually.
Question 2. Question 3.
Why hasn't the woman slept lately?
'Cause she has to meet a deadline. See, these are all like kinda right. Except for the number 3, I guess. Well, okay, I guess this one's not right because he does sleep just late.
Question 4.
Why can't the woman ask for an extension?
'Cause she's hoping to get a promotion, and if she's worried that if she asks for an extension, she is worried that the boss will think she's incompetent. Yep, promotion.
Question 5.
What is her husband doing to help her finish the reports?
Let's see. He does cleaning, laundry, and breakfast. Oh my god, which one is this one? Oh, he's taking Friday off. Yep, 4.
Listening for information. You will hear a conversation followed by 6 questions. Listen to each question. You will hear the question only once. Choose the best answer to each question.
So I'm gonna skip and see if I got my questions right so far. My listening questions.
Thanks, Doc. Question 1.
What is the woman's
Oh, here, answer key. No, I got one wrong! Oh, right, okay, now I remember. He said that, he didn't suggest that the woman ask her husband for help. He said, why isn't her husband helping her? I think that's what he said. Got one wrong? You're getting deported. Yeah, good thing I'm not in Canada. Or good thing I'm not applying for Canadian PR. But yeah, looks like I got everything else right. What was the confusing one? I think that was the most confusing one. Oh, here. Yeah, she does not seem angry. So I missed that. I missed taking that note. Now let's go do the reading test. It's over. No me for you.
Reading test.
All right, do the reading test instead, okay? Read the following message. Canada is surrounded on 3 sides by oceans. To the north, the Arctic Ocean borders Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut. Off the west coast of British Columbia is the Pacific Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean, meanwhile, sits to the east of Canada's maritime provinces, which includes Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island. Which province is on the Pacific Ocean? Well, Pacific Ocean, it says west coast of British Columbia is the Pacific Ocean. Next. Holy. Yes, the Pacific Ocean. Hi, Maya Me. I'm sorry for taking so long to reply to your email. As you know, I've been very busy this summer with Marco's University graduation and my family's visit from Chile. The graduation ceremony was great. Too bad you guys couldn't make it. But we understand it's a bit of a drive from Calgary. You are truly missed. My mom remembers you well from when we were kids. After the celebrations, we took the family sightseeing here in Vancouver. They loved it. They left yesterday for Victoria and will catch a plane back home from there in 3 days. Yeah, I think I'll just break into Mayplant. Just when we thought things would slow down, Marco broke the news that he had accepted a job offer in Tokyo. Huh. Well, I guess we have to look at Tokyo Emigration after this. He leaves at the end of the month. He was not Tokyo, Japan. He was invited to work at a top engineering firm that specializes in rebuilding cities after large disasters. Needless to say, Marco is very excited about it. The firm has been really active in the construction efforts following the 2011 earthquake in Japan. 2011. And it's a great first step into his career. Not to mention the opportunity to experience a new culture. Ah, yes, he's going to be enjoying that black company the kuro company, kuro gaisha culture, working overtime. Oh, it's gonna be great. Not to mention the opportunity to experience a new culture and a new language. He's a little apprehensive about communicating in Japanese, but the firm has a translator and a tutor to help him. Wow, he must be like a really desirable employee. Marco is over the moon, but Jack and I are having a tougher time with it. We think he's so young to be so far away, but we know it's for the best. He's a sucker. Pay him nothing. We think it's, but we know it's for the best. Just the other day, Jack and I were talking about that trip all of us took to Disneyland when we were kids, when the kids were little. Do you remember that? It's been 20 years. Time flies, doesn't it? Well, get prepared, Cindy's next. In any event, we are planning a farewell party for friends next weekend, and Marco cannot imagine not having you, Jason, and Cindy there. The party will be at his apartment. He really does not want to leave without saying goodbye to you all. We hope you can make it. After all, we haven't seen you since last Christmas. Let me know so I can get back. Sorry. Let me know so I can get the rooms ready. We'll be in touch. Love, Maria. All right, so who's Mia? A cousin or something? My mom remembers you. Well, she wouldn't say my mom, okay. Maria's mom is in Chile, I guess. In a few weeks, Maria's son Marco will. Oh, now, sorry. Did the mom visit? It says a family, but she's referring to the mom, so she must have also been with the family. They left yesterday for Victoria, so they are in Victoria. In a few weeks, Maria's son Marco will be graduating or going to Japan. When did he graduate? Okay, I don't think it says exactly when he graduated, so I'm assuming it's going to Japan. No, but not visit his family. Start a new job. Marco is feeling excited, I think. Over the moon. Huh? Nervous about Japanese, I guess. Where was that translator part? He's a little apprehensive about communicating in Japanese, yeah. Marco's employers are. No, they're most certainly supportive. They're doing a lot. Specialists in town reconstruction. Maria and Jack are worried about Marco's lack of life experience because he's young. Maya and Maria. Ooh, friends or cousins? I'm assuming friends. Or, I mean, cousins. Too bad you guys couldn't make it. Oh yeah, the graduation ceremony already happened, so yeah, starting a new job. Too bad you guys couldn't make it, but we understand it's a bit of a drive from Calgary. You were truly missed. My mom remembers you well from when we were kids. After the celebration, we took the family side. Yeah, I'm assuming they are cousins. Here's a response to the message. Complete the response by filling in the blanks. Hi, Maria. This is such wonderful news. Count us in. We would hate to miss 7. Oh, this is question number 7. We would hate to miss the farewell party here. We'll leave at We'll leave Calgary at 6 a.m. Saturday morning. We'll be there by early afternoon. That way, if you need any help setting up the party probably. Yeah, before the party. Cindy is great with decorations. Cindy? Not having you, Jason, and Cindy. Also, we want to give Marco a graduation gift. Initially, we thought about a sofa for his Vancouver apartment, but I guess that it's too big. He can't use that now. Oops. Do you have any suggestions? Does he have everything he needs? Does he have everything he needs for the move to Tokyo? Winter closes, perhaps. Let me know and see you on Saturday. Love, Mia. All right, answer key. No, they're old friends. Did I miss something? It's over. I'm getting deported tomorrow, guys. It was good knowing you. Next. Wait, back. How do I close this? An ICE deportation squad has been dispatched to your location. Okay, where did you get the thing that they're friends, not cousins? It says you were truly missed. My mom remembers you well from when we were kids. That's all the info we have. Oh, cause it says, and my family's from Chile. And it's just assuming that if Maya is a cousin, she would know that they're from Chile, so this wouldn't be included there. Oh my god, this detective work, man. It was revealed to me in a dream. Yeah, this is why this test is a little annoying and difficult. Because not only does it require language skills, it also has some like common sense or like, I don't know, just good brain work, really. Ah. Oh, also it says farewell party for friends. But like cousins can come to those too if they're like, yeah. Okay, I guess this is the more obvious hint. We're cooked. We don't have common sense. Sorry, Riel. You'll stay here and be a VTuber. All right, next. Oh my goodness. Okay. Read the following email message about the diagram on the left. Complete the email by filling in the blanks. Select the best choices. Okay. Only people who lives a true society can answer. So yeah, there's also like reading charts and stuff. Let's skip this. Let's check out back. Let's check out other sections. I don't think writing can be graded, and speaking cannot be graded either. But we'll just look at the question. Yeah, there's no AI grading here. Read the following information. You recently made reservations for dinner at a very famous and expensive restaurant in town. However, the meal and the service were terrible. The restaurant manager was not available to solve the problem, so you left without a resolution. Write an email to the restaurant's manager in about 150 words. Your email should do the following thing. State what problems you had with the food you ordered. Complain about the service. Describe how you want the restaurant to resolve the problem to your satisfaction. 150 to 200 words. Does it have word count? Is there... Okay, it does have word count. Alright. So my soup had hair in it. What else? How do we want them to solve it? Do we know the manager by name? Yes, we know the manager by name. Mr. Plankton. I really 200 times don't like the food. Mr. Plankton. I went to your... Mr. Plankton of Chum Bucket. I went to your restaurant. Whoops, I can't spell. Last night? You recently. Yeah, let's say last night. Fine establishment. In the sense that it's just fine. I went to your restaurant last night for my intimate dinner outing with my partner. An intimate dinner outing with my partner. I'll continue studying my dream. Bicyc, I've sent assassins to your location. Your life is in danger. Respectfully, Rial leave. I am approaching rapidly. Good luck. We ordered meal set, or we ordered course C and the soup. Meal and the service were terrible. Okay, so service. When, despite our reservation, when we arrived at the restaurant, the staff was not able to find our reservation. And we had to wait half an hour until a table was available. Mr. Plankton, is your family missing? Think about it. Oh my god, that's so scary. We ordered shrimp scampi. May the heavens forgive you, because I won't. You guys are scary. Oh my goodness. We ordered course C. After today, shrimp fried as rice. Once we were seated at our table, the waiter disappeared for 20 minutes before finally taking our order. Imagine our disappointment then when the soup we received had hair in it. One third of the email is the actual complaint. The rest are just. Oh my god, the soup was cold and the salad was hot. But hot salad can be a thing. Like, it's not inherently a bad thing. You can have hot salad. Now, cold soup, you can also have cold soup. In fact, I love Korean cold cucumber soup. Oh my god, yes, the soup was cold. Sorry, the soup was cold and the salad was hot, but it's actually supposed to be. But these are evil customers complaining, even though there's nothing wrong with the soup and the. Anyway, so you see the format here. You have to write an appropriate response. Evil soup and evil salad. And yeah, so they give you a time limit and a word count. Writing task number 2. No threats, no legal action. So yeah, so you not only do you have to be familiar with, or not only do you need a good knowledge of the language, you also have to know how to write like a common, what is this, email, letter, an email. So the greeting, paragraphs, and signing off. now, now add Mr. Plankton's home address. Choose the option that you prefer. You live in a small town of 10,000 people. A large green area in the center of town is undeveloped. The city has sent out an opinion survey to see what the residents would like to have built in that area. Option A, shopping complex. So you can take a side and write your response. Shopping complex, this shopping mall would include restaurants, a large supermarket, and a movie theater. That sounds terrible. A recreational park. The park would include sports complex, large green area. Yeah, so I would go with B and then write my response. Shopping complex, cover it all in concrete. More industry. Line must go up. Mr. Plankton of Chum Bucket, I have sent you an eyeball and a finger. Tell me, Mr. Plankton, where is your daughter? Did she come home from school? Think about it. Oh my god, that is so scary. Shopping complex. You're gonna let 10,000 people starve? Corporation, probably. This is the end of the writing test. Okay, so there are only 2 written sections. I mean, I guess 400 words is enough to judge whether you can write okay. Speaking section. Plankton, deliver me the Krabby Patty formula if you want to hear from them again. That's not scary, that's a promise. Oh my god. Alright, let's look at the speaking test.
Speaking test instructions.
Instructions, we don't listen to those. Talk about one of your best friends. Preparation time. So, okay. So for speaking test, they give you a prep time. You gotta think of what you're gonna talk about, and you're gonna, yeah, basically write out your script in your head in 30 seconds. And you have to talk for 60 seconds.
Start speaking now.
So I'm gonna talk about my friend, Mr. Plankton. He recently lost his daughter to a maniac who was not happy with the service they received at Mr. Plankton's restaurant. Womp womp. Yeah, so you have to do that. Should have made better food. Skill issue. A friend is looking for a summer job. Advise him about different ways he can find work for the summer. Oh, hey, what? They're talking about you. Wow, this one you have to talk for 90 seconds. Summer job.
Start speaking now.
Hey, what? Did you know that the Chum Bucket's hiring? Well, if you didn't know, I highly suggest them for your summer job. Ah, yeah, summer job. Summer there, summer gone. What if you put in some Gen G slang? Yeah, they're totally gonna think that you're very hip and give you extra points. Mm-hmm. Yes. So for this, you would probably want to follow the 5-paragraph essay format where you make your suggestion, back it up with different reasons, and then conclude it to get the most points. Say the 14 copy pasta. I hate the standard 5-paragraph setup. Well, yeah. Whether you like it or not, that'll probably fetch you the most points.
Time is up.
I'm so glad my prof made us not use it for my required class. How did you make your argument then? Talk about a great time you had with a family member or a friend. Maybe you can talk about a party, something you did together at school, a time you traveled with a friend, or anything else you can remember. What happened and why was it memorable? So yeah, you have to meet all the um criterion, I guess. Or not the criterion, like the requirements. So you have to
Start
talk about a friend or a
speaking
family member.
now.
And you have to say what happened and why it was memorable. So one time in band camp, describe some things. They jumped out of a 5-story building into a pool. That was the greatest dive I've seen. He lived, barely. Describe some things that are happening in the picture below as well as you can. The person with whom you are speaking cannot see the picture. So here we have a scene of a classroom, a depiction of a classroom.
Start speaking now.
Here we have a depiction of a classroom. At the front is a standard blackboard. And to the left of the blackboard, there is a world map in blue. In front of the blackboard to the left is the teacher's desk. And also there are 2 students solving math questions on the blackboard. There are a total of 4 by 3, 12 desks, 12 sets of desks and chairs. And outside the door to the right side of the blackboard, there are 2 adults speaking.
Time is up.
Wow, this looks really sloppily photoshopped. Look how out of place that is. In this picture, what do you think will most probably happen next? Well, I think this kid's gonna fall over. This paper plane with a very sharp tip is gonna hit someone in the eye. This kid is gonna choke on the sandwich because the paper airplane is gonna hit him in the eye and he'll be shocked and then he'll choke on the food.
Start speaking now.
And the teacher is gonna get fired for not supervising the kids. Comparing and persuading. Choose an option, preparation time, speaking. Okay, so this you would also want to use the standard 5-paragraph form. What? $250,000? When is this practice test from? Your family is relocating to another area and you are looking for a new home there. You found 2 suitable options using the pictures and information below. Choose the option that you prefer. In the next section, you will need to persuade a family member that your choice is the better choice. If you do not choose an option, the computer will choose one for you. Imagine if houses were this cheap. Seriously. A premium detached bungalow for $300,000 in a quiet neighborhood? What the heck? And a new downtown townhouse for $250,000? Yo, this must be from 10 plus years ago, 15 plus years ago. No, 20 years ago. I would say 20 years. Wait a minute, my family's choice changed. Charming detached home in the country. Okay, so a quiet suburb home versus a country charming detached home. 45 minutes from the city, 25 minutes from the shops, 30 minutes from downtown, 5 minutes from the shops. 10,000 square feet. Oh, I guess the property is really large, the ground. 2 bed, 1 bath. 3 bed, 3 bath. Alright, preparation time's almost over. I'm gonna blow them out of the water with this one.
Start speaking now.
Your choice of house doesn't even have a garage. In 2024. That's just terrible. What, you're not gonna pollute the world? Where's your car? Where are you how you're gonna park your $70,000 Ford F-150 outdoors? That's gonna get rusted and the paint's gonna fade out. The coating's gonna disappear real fast. That's a terrible idea. You need these garages. Anyway, so yeah, you get the idea. You get the idea of the language test that is required. I'm popping off. So aside from the joke, the questions that I did jokingly, you would get the top. The way I did it, you would get the top maximum number of points. Or was it? So yeah, that would rate us CLB level 9 or higher. For speaking, listening, well, okay, no, speaking and writing were kind of done jokingly, but listening and reading, those would be maximum points. Jokingly, average message I get from NEA. Ahem.
Start speaking now.
Oh, whoops, I still had it open. Alright, so that's enough for Canada. Let's take a look at Japan. I don't know if they have their page in English still. Japan immigration. Okay, so they do have an English page. Short-term stay. Work or long-term stay. So this highly skilled professional seems to be the same thing as the Canadian Express entry. Japan immigration rule number 1. No anime. No manga, no JRPG, no J-pop. Cool, so they have a list of working visa, available working visa. So yeah, IT engineers. Immigration, then I'm good. I'm immigrating to Japan. Psst, you just lost point on your English language test. Period of stay. 5 years, 3 years, 1 year, or 3 months. Necessary documents. Your passport, visa application form, photograph. Look at this photograph. Certificate of eligibility. The original or one copy. If you have an electronic certificate of eligibility, please present it at the visa application counter or submit a printed copy. Chinese nationals must also submit the following documents: copy of the Chinese Family Register, temporary residence permit or residence certificate. Why only Chinese residents? Interesting. Depending on the nationality of the applicant, other documents may be necessary in addition to the above. Okay, it doesn't give you what you need. It just tells you to contact the consulate. Yeah, to get the certificate of eligibility, you would need it probably does like police check, maybe. If your taxes are in good standing. Oh, hold on. Much better. Connection is not secure. Content is translated by an automatic translation service provided by WellTool. Please note that the translation accuracy is not 100%. Proper nouns, etc. may be translated inaccurately. Please read the above understanding. Huh? Immigration procedure. Overview. Flowchart. Oh boy. Image. Well, Tool's not gonna work on this very well. It's over. I guess we're not going to Japan. Oh, translation's broken now. Because I moved back. Nyukoku. Something koku. Tejun. Gaikokujin nyukoku giroku. Oh, hey, I remember this. I fill this out all the time. Yeah, you can do it digitally. But how about working? Residency procedure? Skilled worker. Flow. In order to work with a specific skills visa, you need to take and pass a Japanese language test, of course, and a skills test. Those who have successfully completed technical intern training number 2 do not need to pass the exams. However, if you want to work in a field other than the job type of your technical intern training, you will need to pass a skills test for the field you want to work in. Interesting. After that, if you sign a contract with a company, you can apply for a specific skills visa. If your application is approved, you will be able to work as a specific skills worker. The following page introduces the process that foreign national in Japan and abroad goes through to work with a specific skill workers. Number 1, residence status. Okay. JLPT practice test. Sample questions. Do you get graded? I want to actually see if they grade me. Let's try N2. I don't think I'll be able to do N1. 일본어 울렁증이. I'm feeling dizzy already, guys. の言葉の読み方としてもう良いものをから一つ選びなさい。この黒いからどんな花が咲くのだろうか。種正解おめでとう。今日はゴミの収集日ですか Okay, correct. Choose a right kanji. I think it's one of these. 正解は4 It was neither of those. This is why I'm not doing JLPT. あの映画の最終はWait, making out of Maple was this one. 最終は場面として知られている。有名 of the famous area, famous 舞台。日本人の平均身長連盟生命寿命 No, I think it's this 寿命 expectancy, life expectancy 男性が79歳女性が86歳である Wow, average life expectancy of 86 years の言葉に意味を得る田中さんはなる友人です。Okay, a synonym. Choose a synonym. 単なる田中さんは単なる友人です。田中さんは私の彼女ではないです。単なる友人です。ただのOh shoot. 次の言葉の使い方として最も How do you read that? 良いものを1、2、3、4から1つ選びなさい。やべえ。I don't know this. I can't read this. 一人暮らしだと野菜がすぐになってしまう。 話が Oh my god になるから複雑になるからなことは言わないでがあったら一つしてもらえませんか？試してもらえませんか？この頃仕事が仕事がしくて遊びに行く予定かな予定I got the reading pretty close. No, I'm not doing my kanji raps enough. What is this? I'm gonna cheat because I'm not taking the actual test. Stream idea 1 hour Banki. Every day until you like it. Sucks because I knew those kanjis too when I was doing my Anki deck. How quickly we forget things that we don't use every day. Yoke 予定じゃなくて余計だったか。朝がすぐ余計にな話が複雑になる余計なこと。余計I chose to. Yes, thank you. 最初のバスにactually we are taking JLPT that's required for working in Japan. Actually, no, we need to do the harder one, but we're doing the easy mode N2 or medium mode N2. 最初のバスにWhich one is this again? Open? Gamba. 合わなくて困っていた。ために途端にところにnext together よくタクシーが通りかかり無事できた。困っていた途端に困っていたところにために挙句にところ次の文字の OK 田中練習が練習田中練習が今シーズン先週田中選手が 今シーズンのニュースを見て間。Okay, this is an example, I think. And you choose 4 because it's okay. So the second set of words that would come. 田中選手がこのシーズンだけにニュースを見て。So I saw in the news about Tanaka doing something this season. 田中選手が今シーズン彼の怪我だけに今シーズン活躍するのを楽し怪我活躍するのをそうするとのニュースを見た。彼の影のニュースを見た。So this would be the last one, I think. 今シーズン活躍するのを楽しみに待っていただけに怪我今シーズン楽しみに待っていたWait, is this injury? 怪我彼の怪我シーズンThis is kind of hard. 田中選手が今シーズンNot 4. It would have to be 1, 2, or 3. But the last one is already. Nashimi. Ah! No, I was just. That was a misclick, dang it. I like how you can still click here. So it's Tanaka 選手が今シーズン So this goes here. Oh, here's the actual thing. Okay. 田中選手が今シーズン活躍するのを楽しみに待っていただけに彼のokay. So it just says I was simply waiting for Tanaka to the player Tanaka to do well this season. But then I saw about his injury on the news. Okay. 選手が活躍するのを楽しみに Okay, that makes sense. 活躍するのを楽しみに Okay, yeah. That would always go like that. Wait, how long have you been studying for? I haven't been studying for JLPT ever. And I've been learning Japanese through media consumption, so yeah. My first real desire to know more about the language was probably like 16-ish years ago, 15-ish years ago. I don't know, something like that. Wow. を読んで문단인데 저거 한자로 뭐지? 全体の予約を考えての中にいる가장 잘 맞는 Okay, choose whatever should be in the Oh my goodness. I've been doing Anki for like 2 weeks and 90% of the words that repeat are words I still can't remember properly. That is why they repeat. Just gotta bash it in your head until you finally get it. 街にはおもちゃが溢れています。道？街？道。The kanji just slaughters me every time. Yep, same here. They really need to give furigana for every kanji. I demand for my furigana. Karimono? Borrowed? Karimono ni omocha wo... No, it's not karimono. If it says kau o... Kau o to omotte mo... おもちゃ屋に並ぶだいぶ대중대양だいぶな様なおもちゃの前でどれを選んだらいいか迷ってしまったという方もいるかもしれません。Kanji more like catchy. Yep, that me. そこである団体がおもちゃを選ぶ時の修練にしてもらおうと毎年あるおもちゃのある買ってあるすあるすわにがすわにあるおもちゃの中からおもちゃマンタリハおもちゃゲットトイグッドトイを選定しています。お点で見てすぐにわかるようにお店で見て選定されたグッドトイにはグッドトイマークが付けられていますのでおもちゃを買うときになります。参考になります。グッドトイとは遊び力を引き出してくれるものだそうです。遊び力というのは見る力、聞く力、感じる力、コミュニケーションする力、夢見る力、人が生きていくのに必要な力のことです。We are working on preparing for any world domination. Perhaps. グッドトイの選定では、まず推薦されたおもちゃをいろいろな年代の人に実際に選んでみてもらい、学問家が選ばれ方を見て、閉店をし、採点をします。その後、Oh my god, my reading's so slow. その後もう様々な点よ trial 点から何度もcan something を重ねてグッドトイは選定されています。おもちゃというと、ただ子供が遊ぶためだけのものだと考えれではいません。考えれがします。考えられなければいけません。考えねればいけません。なければ。So I think it's 考えられつつあります。いや、でも、おもちゃを真剣に遊ぶという方はあまり多くないのではないでしょうか。しかし、おもちゃには大きな力を持つものがあります。次におもちゃを遊ぶときはグッドトイのように生きる力を引き出してくれるものを探してみてはいかがでしょうか。Brown Dwarf, hello, howdy, I'm doing well, thank you. Trying to do some Japanese test, but it's not easy. I think it's this. 考えられががちです。Oops. ただ子供が遊ぶためだけのものだと考えれがちです。I don't think I've ever heard, or I mean, I'm sure I've heard it, but I don't think I remember hearing this. I don't recognize it. 考えれがちです。Are you leaving the land of the elves? No, I'm not. We were just looking at different countries' requirements and rules and regulations. Well, okay, well, I got this wrong, so I'm just gonna leave it as wrong. What's my score so far then? I got 2 wrong out of 9. Let's see what I get after doing 10. Oh my god, this is long. Okay, it's not that long. Oh no, I don't know this kanji. Can something. 仕事ができる人とできない人の一番の違いは何だろうか。私がいろいろな仕事でできる人にととしている指標自分の能力特性の understanding がうまいということだ。I don't know. I don't know. This is hard. I should study. この仕事ができる人のはどんなことか person that can work 自分に向いている仕事は一生懸命にやり向かえていない仕事からはうまく逃げること。自分の能力読す高めるためのいつも忘れず何にでもこと。オールマイティーにの初めに仕事が I think it says it's number 1自分に逃げること本当かい Well, I guess that's what the second part says. So I got 3 wrong out of 10. I don't know what you need. What do you need for... It's all wrong. Okay, here we go. 他のレベルのdoesn't tell you what you need. What's a passing grade? Here we go, scoring sections. N2, range of score 0 to 60. N2 allows you to score 180 points in total. You need at least 90 to pass. Seriously, just half? Well, I'm assuming you just get half the questions right then. I'm cooked. Rip. Yeah, if you want to work in Japan, I think you need N1. Should we take a look at N1? Alright. 彼は今、戦略の開発に励んでいる、望んでいる、はらんでいる、挑んでいる、励んでいる、あ、挑んでいる。私の重長は単なるではなく、たるについている。Oh my god. My kanji allergy is acting up now. I can't even read it. 만타리바 나를 I have no idea. Huh. Ah. このマニュアルの集めはややこしい。明確だはなく、奇妙だ、ややこしい、複雑だ。What's this one? It might be this one. Oh no, okay, it is 複雑。Did you forget to bring an EpiPen? I did. It's over. I'm gonna get deported for getting 2 questions wrong on my English test. And now, I'm gonna die from my allergy.痛ねる弱い立場の人を痛ねるのは大事なことです。痛ねる漢字どこだろうどこだろうじゃなくてどこだよ。山田さんはこれまでの欲をいたわってくれました。いたわるねじゃなくてわらたわ。いたわって。母のが遊びに来たら母は遊びに来たらいつもいたわっていました。Holy smokes。では国民の生活をいたわるべきです。I have no idea. 1番か。What is number 1? 弱い立場の人をいたわる。いたわる？今さら I think I got one right so far. Or two maybe. 今さら後悔してみた。してしまったことはがつかない。今さら後悔してみたところで、後悔してみたといえとも、してみたといえとも、あ、鳥飯が、かな。にせよ。後悔してみたにせよ。公開してみたばっかりに。Not for, it's not for. ところで、といえども。I think it's two. No! One! 今更公開してみたところで。I guess that makes sense. Oh my god, more of these. 休みのけよと休みの思いながらも旅に休みの旅に実際にはなかなかそこできない실행 실제 때로는 별로 오케이. 休みの思いながらも休みのたびに休みOkay, I think it's this. 休みのsomething つけようと No. 休みのたびにつけようと休みのたびに今日こそつけようと思いながらもI finally got one right! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Wow, this is hard. 으아, 한자 울렁증이. So much kanji. I give up. I still have much to learn in order to pass JLPT 1. 2 I could probably pass if I study a little, but 1 is just too much. N1 and that is. Okay, so in order to go to Japan, you need to know Japanese like that, as well as getting a certificate of eligibility. Oh no, I'm hungry and it's 3 a.m. What the heck? I better go to bed. 새벽 3시네 벌써. Wow. All right, so we didn't look at much, but we looked at what you needed to do in order to move out of the US of A. And then into either Canada or to Japan.
Big Mac.
But we ended up doing more. Oh, Moisery and Big Mac? No. We ended up doing more language tests than anything. But I guess it was fun. And language is a big part of moving to another country. Anyway, thanks for coming to the stream to listen to me ramble on about things that I have no idea about. And I'll see you during Baldur's Sky stream tomorrow. 내일 발더 스카이 방송 때 뵙도록 하겠습니다. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming by, Hex. Riva, everyone. Riva, riva, riva. Oh my god, I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. Brandis Riva. Brown Dwarf Riva. Cheers. Bye. That's not Riva. RV Riva. Burger time. No, I must resist.
Big
No. Alright, guys. Viva.
Big Mac.
I'm gonna switch the scene, so if you keep ordering Big Macs, they're gonna be wasted. Okay, that was the wrong one. Ah, okay, that was the wrong one too. Double scuff. Okay, I'm actually going now. Bye.